most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi folks, I'm Bob Shrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today we're going to show you how to get attractive, tight stomach fast with no sit-ups.
That's right, Bob.
Guarantee no sit-ups? Guaranteed.
Absolutely, Bob.
All right.
None.
With the triple threat, it's a triple threat standing abdominal 5-minute drill.
That's right, Bob. Bob, this is, we're going with 3. We're going to approach this in a functional way that's going to really make a difference quickly. And just wait, we'll get to it. But
if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, go to bobandbrad.com. Go to the giveaway section. We're always giving something away. Do we have it here?
Right here, Bob.
We're giving away a TENS unit this week. This TENS unit is for pain control. It has electrodes that attach to it. You put it to the painful area, and it can knock your pain levels down.
Right. Less pain medication, and sometimes eliminate them.
Knock that pain out of there. You can also find the contest. It'll be pinned to the top of the page at Facebook. Go to Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok if you want a 60-second version of our program. And yes, sir, we have a podcast now.
Oh, absolutely. All right, Bob, let's get to it. We're talking about getting that stomach tight, getting it trimmed out. And a lot of people do not. Yeah, don't. No, Bob. Why, Bob? Why does he put up? I don't know why I put up with this. But, you know, people want to do this, and a lot of people do not want to get down on the floor and do these miserable sit-ups.
Right.
I shouldn't say that. I actually do my sit-ups, and I do them regularly. But, you know, there are options, and there are some big advantages to not going down on the floor and working the sit-up muscles from a physical therapist standpoint, as well as an aesthetic or visual standpoint.
And posture standpoint.
Exactly. We talked about the posture, your friend Zach, who wrote the book on posture. And he actually doesn't like doing
He didn't like working the rectus abdominis, which is curling forward at all. Because even if, you know, semi-curls, he didn't like that. Because if you tighten that muscle, it starts pulling your posture over.
Right. And when you start to get posture like this, you do not look attractive.
No.
You need to get your posture back and do exercises that promote it. And that's what we're going to work with these exercises.
Actually, when you have bad posture, that actually makes your gut stick out more. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, it does.
If you want to look a little thinner, just stand up.
I think we're going to do a video on that. Yeah. Number 2, you're going to burn more calories doing standing abdominal exercises because you're working your hips, your legs for standing. You're working your balance, which is important for, you know, us as therapists, but more muscles are working, more calories are going to be burnt. And then we're also going to be able to emphasize the 3 primary muscle groups in the stomach. So should we get on with it, Bob?
I want to throw something else in there, Brad. You're actually strengthening the back a little bit too.
There you go. It's a core. It's a complete core.
Yeah, right around, all the way around.
Right. All right, Bob. This is what I'd like to do. We're going to start out. You do need to have bands for this, however. It's not a big deal. They don't cost much. You can do this with your bands. You need to connect them to a door, or we use the wall anchor. If you get the bands, this will hook on use your door, and this will come with the bands. Pretty much any bands you buy will get that. So you connect it there. Now here's the first one. The 5 minutes. I'm going to go through these. I'm not going to do real time. I'll just explain it, but it is a 5-minute routine. The first thing we're going to work is what I call stir the pot.
Sure.
So I'm going to do this. Now, I can double it or use different color bands. Find the resistance that works well for you. I'm going to go like this, which makes it a little easier for me. Arms are straight. Going to wide stance, bend the knees, tighten that stomach. Get that core in so that you're used of keeping your stomach in all the time. That's just a good posture. It's a good visual thing, what we want to look like, as opposed to that pot belly. So we're going to go out here, tighten things in, get that core in, and make circles. Okay, keep the arms straight. And if it's too easy, get a little further out. No, I don't.
What I have found out about this, Brad, it looks easy, and it's not. I always, every time I'm doing it, I'm sure that everybody's thinking, "Oh, that's not very hard." Yeah. But it is, and you can make it very hard.
Yeah. Keep that tummy in, get it in tight as you do that.
You want to focus on that muscle. You actually strengthen a muscle much better if you focus on it.
And you're going to breathe while you do this.
Yeah, nice, relaxed breathing.
So 30 seconds like this, relax for 30 seconds. Think about your posture. You're going to turn around and do 30 seconds the other direction with the same intensity.
See, now you're getting the other oblique.
Right.
I mean,
The transverse.
right,
We want to
transverse
work both sides.
Yep.
All right. So get through that. The next one is diagonals. We want to work the obliques. Okay, Bob. These anchors are too tall. They're made for you.
You want it up there?
Yep. Could you do that?
Now, the thing is about this, Brad, with all these, you're actually working all the muscles, the abdominal muscles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not.
It's
not a complete isolation, but it is.
It's more of that one.
So here we're going to get in this position like this, and I'm going to think about pulling my hand down to the opposite knee to get those oblique muscles. Tighten it in tight before you even start, and bring it down to here. You have a free hand. Put that fingers right in here, and you're going to feel those muscles contract. That's going to give you even more benefits into that abdominal core.
It'll give you the feedback. A lot of times when you're on the floor, actually, they have you put your hand on that area so you can feel them kicking in.
So again, you can change. That's a little too easy. I'm going to go with 2 bands like this. And I got to go over here. There we go.
Yeah.
So
it's too hard. So he moved closer. But it's too easy. He moves farther away.
So again, 30 seconds that way, and then we're going to do 30 seconds this way.
When he shows from the back like that, you can see he's keeping his back pretty straight. He's not rounding out like that. Yeah, you go. He's twisting on the back, and twisting the hips a little bit too.
When you take your 30 seconds breaks, then you're going to work on squeezing those shoulders and breathing, taking a little break time. So 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, right, left. And now the last one, we're actually going to go for 60 seconds. And you'll see why you don't have to do right and left, because it happens with the exercise. Tighten it again. Here, hands overhead like this. Now we're going to pull slightly to the right, and then slightly to the left with a slight bow. We're just going to bow forward, pulling everything in tight. One of the reasons we go to the right and left is because the band
doesn't hit you in the head.
Hit you in the head over the top.
You could go straight ahead, yeah.
But it does. It's nice to go right and left slightly because it works more muscles and a little bit get more fibers involved. So this, we're going to go for 60 seconds like this. If you want to get more muscles involved, it takes more balance. It's going to be more for the athletic person who wants a challenge. You go on one foot, and that will give you a little extra workout and some balance exercise as well.
Again, does not look that tough, but you can hear from Brad's breathing and talking that it is tough. It is a workout.
So I'm going to suggest, once you get used to the routine, it won't take long. You'll get it done in 5 minutes. Stay to the watch. If you want to lengthen it, you can. But twice a day would be a good way to really work that core and get that tummy in nice and tight. And
what's nice about the wall anchors, or even the door one, is that you can do it anywhere in any room.
Right.
You don't have to have workout clothes on. You can. You can, if you're at the office, you can go ahead and do it.
Absolutely. If, not during the meeting, but,
And then, when you're all said and done, you'll be able to have someone hit you in the stomach and not be a little wussy.
Right. So it's definitely give you the benefits. Now, the other thing that if you really want to get that things in tight, you got to watch your diet.
Diet is really more important than exercise.
As far as losing the fat, yes, because this is going to tone the muscles, it's going to pull the stomach in, but it's not going to, the fat is going to come mostly from the diet. Coming from the triple threat idea, the 3 things that I look for is I cut out pasta and pizza. I don't cut it out. I cheated Sunday. Sunday's my cheat day. And then soda. No juice unless it doesn't have sugar in it, which a lot of juices have a lot of sugar. And I'm from Wisconsin, so I got to cut the beer out, And then bread. You really got to cut out on bread.
So a lot of the carbs, lowering the carbs. We're not saying no carbs.
Right.
We're just saying lowering the carbs because most of us are eating too many.
Right.
And it worked well for both of us.
Right.
I dropped 20 pounds not trying even.
Yeah, I can eat as much as I want, but I've got to eat the right things.
Right.
It's sometimes not as fun, but it gets to be fun.
It's interesting about juice where eating oranges is okay.
Yeah.
But the juice, by taking the oranges, it's so concentrated, it ups the sugar level to a point where it's actually not good for your orange juice.
Well, you mean from the store?
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes they actually add sugar into it.
Right.
And chocolate milk, my goodness,
Oh,
you might as well just drink soda
drink
pop.
pop.
With, yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
they've got a campaign out there to try to sell you it's a good recovery drink, and it's
yeah,
not.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So don't believe everything you
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
from anybody. Unless
Get yourself a good nutrition book. Read that along with this, and it'll be a good compliment. We appreciate it. Enjoy your abdominal strengthenings while standing. No sit-ups. Once again, Bob, we can
fix just about anything
except for
a broken heart.
right. And this program's not going to help with that either.
Well, help with cardio. So.